Coffee with MarkZ and Mr Cottrell. February 21, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member TGIF, and hello to all fellow RVers. Member GM Mark, Mods and Dinarians. Is this our weekend? Member this weekend would be perfect for an RV. Member any minute would be perfect. Emo. Just do it please. Member someone said that the RV won't happen until Elon goes to Fort Knox to see about the gold. I don't know if that's true or not. Member I have a feeling they're already investigating Fort Knox. Can't wait to hear what they find. Member there's two scenarios with Fort Knox, maybe three. If the fort is stacked with gold versus empty of gold versus just missing some gold. Member or full of lead bars painted gold. MZ Trump says we are going into featuring Knox to make sure the gold is there. I think this may be the perfect way to handle this is to take Ron and Rand Paul with them. They deserve their day in the sun. MZ Trump says we are going into featuring Knox to make sure the gold is there. I think this may be the perfect way to handle this is to take Ron and Rand Paul with them. They deserve their day in the sun. MZ Trump also said, the gold is the property of the American people. I sure hope it is still there. Member no gold equals fiat crash. MZ exactly. Member hey Mark, did you see the article posted on CBI yesterday stating they gave licenses to 3 currency exchange companies? MZ also the CBI site is having many issues. Looks like it's going through a major upgrade? Are they getting ready for something? MZ we do know for a fact that the Iraqi parliament speaker, if the House is in Washington, D.C. and meeting with the Iraqi division and the U.S. Department of State. Is it RV related? We don't know. My guess is it has to do with removing Iranian influence as quickly as possible and being energy independent from Iran. Member from Dinar Guru, MNT Goat. Remember the CBI told us that January is the most optimistic to revalue the dinar with any substantial change in value. Why? It is because of the accounting practices. And it is most convenient to begin a new fiscal year clean with a new rate. Remember, we may be already into February, but we know they just passed the amendment to the budget law. And so they have not yet even opened the 2025 budget. So there still can be a rate change coming. MZ I have to agree with this one, and there could definitely still be a rate change coming. MZ new reforms planned for the banking system of Iraq. They are still updating and upgrading it. MZ Iraq and UN discuss international cooperation mechanisms to recover smuggled funds. Remember, you have to clean up the past so you can reset. We are watching it happen. Member same with the US. The Trump team is auditing everything, cleaning up corruption. We will be very happy that things will be safe and secure when we have exchange. Member old proverb, you shouldn't put new wine in an old wineskin. MZ many nations around the world right now are cleaning up past corruption and grift, getting ready to reset their systems. MZ Doug Casey on the coming monetary reset and Trump's impact on gold and the dollar. Doug even gives some insight into past financial resets. There are many examples in history of past resets of our financial system. MZ the biggest reset was in 1933 when Roosevelt confiscated our gold from U.S. citizens at $20.50 an ounce and revaluing gold at $35 an ounce. There was a reset in 1913 when the Federal Reserve took over. 1971 was definitely a reset when Nixon took us off of the gold standard. At some point all resets go back to having precious metals backing the currency. Member gold is the only constitutional money. The rest is just currency, not money. There is a vast difference between money and currency. MZ despite Iranian denials. Washington delegation to arrive in Baghdad soon to start negotiations with Tehran. Iraq is setting up a negotiating table for Iran and US. Sit down. Get ready to watch peace suddenly break out across the globe. Member any news from historic bondholders or redemption center staff? Member are your redemption people working this weekend? Member. My bank is doing a server maintenance on SAT22 through Monday. I've never seen them do that before. Don't know if it means anything. Member. The Wells Fargo local branch manager left for the wealth manager position at the Incline, Village Wells Fargo branch. Something big is coming, and soon. Member. Really praying that taxes go away before April 15th this year. Member. Abolishing the federal income tax will save families roughly between $5,000 to $20,000 a year depending on earned income. But the real savings comes from the domino effect this will have on everything. Member. Any news on the Venezuelan bolivar? MZ. Still hearing it's in the first basket. Member. I wonder could the Doge checks going out to taxpayers be a good cover to release the RV? Everyone getting dollar and that could distract. Thanks Mark, Mods, and Mr. C. See everyone tomorrow AM. Mod. No podcast tonight. Thank you all for joining. Have a blessed night. See you all in the morning for coffee at 9:45 AM Eastern Standard Time unless breaking news happens. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source. Dinar Recaps.